Hello, lovelies. Hello, YouTubers. So, welcome back to my channel, and as you can see, I am going to be reading. Yeah, I think it just popped up on my Amazon, and it just a few bucks. I was like, well, this would be a good ASMR reading, and I know a lot of you like Betty White, and I grew up with these kind of books, so my little good book about Betty White, and it came out last year, so I'm assuming it came out before. Well, she passed away the last day, so it did come out before she passed. Alright, so Betty White was born on January 17, 1922 in Illinois and grew up in California. Betty and her parents enjoyed hiking, nature, and animals. She was an only child, but she got to be a sister to lots of cats and dogs. Betty always felt surrounded by love, and she has spent her long and remarkable life giving that love back to family and friends, to honor the artists. I know what the word is, but audit. I'm thinking about it too hard. Into animals and beasts. Alright. I'm going to turn off. Just make it straight. Nothing important. Audience. There you go. When she was young, Betty wanted to be a forest ranger or a zookeeper, but those careers were open to girls at that time. Luckily, Betty had other passions. She loved to write, sing, and perform in plays. Early on, she set her heart on being an actress. Betty graduated from high school in 1939. 2 years later, America entered World War II. Betty wanted to help in any way she could, so she volunteered to drive a truck carrying supplies to soldiers stationed in California. After the war, Betty set out to follow her dreams. She knew getting into show business wouldn't be easy, but she was ready for anything. Betty was bright, talented, beautiful, and funny, but she had to work hard to find jobs. She acted in local theaters and got small roles in radio commercials. Betty wanted to be on television. Back then, there were far fewer TV shows, TV stations, and TV jobs than there are today, but Betty's hard work paid off. In 1949, she got her first full-time job as the host helper on a daytime show called Hollywood on television. Later, she became the host herself. Today, most television actors memorize lines from a script someone else has written. Not Betty. She had to think on her feet or wing it in front of a live studio audience, and there were no breaks because Betty and the other actors performed in the commercials too. That meant Betty was in front of the camera 5.5 hours a day, 6 days a week. Could she do it? You bet she could. Betty learned a lot and loved every minute and very few was toward her from the start. Television grew and changed quickly, and so did Betty. She became one of the first female producers in Hollywood when she co-founded Brandy Productions, named after one of her dogs. On Betty's first show, she had interviewed movie stars. Now Betty and her business partners decided to make a situation comedy or a sitcom about made-up characters. It was called Laugh with Elizabeth, and this time Betty was the star. Betty has always believed in being fair to all people. In 1954, when she hosted a variety show with kids and musical guests, TV stations in some parts of the country didn't want to air it. They didn't like that a black dancer, Arthur Duncan, was in the cast. They wanted Betty to fire him. That kind of prejudice made Betty mad. Arthur stayed on the show and had a long, successful career, and Betty and Arthur remained friends throughout the years. As a girl, Betty had enjoyed playing games with her mom and dad and began in the 50s. She became a popular guest on the television game shows. Betty's quick-witted charmed everyone, including one special man, Alan. Probably gonna say it wrong, or something. The host of a show called Password. Alan and Betty fell in love. They married in 1963, and Betty became a stepmom to his 3 children. Betty and Alan lived happily together till Alan died in 1981. Alan has always remained in Betty's heart. Love was easy for her after his death, but staying busy helped her cope. Betty likes new challenges and taking on different roles. She studies, prepares, and works hard. That's one reason she's one of the most successful television stars in history. Betty is especially known for acting in 2 popular, long-running TV shows. The Mary Tyler Moore Show and The Golden Girls. She won Emmy Awards for both shows. Betty has been honored many times. In 1995, she was inducted into the Television Academy Hall of Fame. Was Betty ready to stop working then? No way. She wrote books about her life and kept acting in movies and television. At age 88, Betty became the oldest host of the comedy show Saturday Night Live, Betty received an Emmy for her performance, another honor in her long list of awards. Even with her busy acting career, Betty has always found time for animals. She has supported the Los Angeles Zoo for many years and helped raise money to improve animal habitats and save endangered species like the California condor. Betty has also been lucky enough to meet some creatures that are just as famous as she is, including Coco the gorilla. Coco knew more than 1,000 words in sign language. In fact, Coco gave Betty the name Lipstick. She made the sign for the word whenever Betty came to visit. So sweet. Along with helping wild animals, Betty supports groups that rescue pets, study animal health, and train guide dogs. Betty has loved cats and dogs since she was little. I grew up with pets. In our house, they were more than pets, they were members of the family. When she was 88, Betty adopted Ponta. I want to say Ponyo for some reason. A golden retriever who hadn't been able to finish his guide dog training. Betty's talent and dazzling smile has lit up the world and brought joy to millions. Her passion for helping animals has inspired others to do the same. Betty loves to make the world happy. No wonder people and animals everywhere love her back. It's got a little quilt down here at the bottom. I think everybody needs a passion, whether it's just one passion or 100. That's what keeps life interesting. And it comes with a bunch of other books you can check out too. There's some more on the back. I hope you enjoyed this, because it was fun and enjoyable writing this as well. And I will see you lovelies in the next video.